Let's see those predictions.
I think it was 2-1. Yeah. Monday Caster abstained.
I think there was a mistake. I think he's saying that he said that Flash was going to win. I think they're just making fun of him because they're saying that he abstained from his votes. At least that's what it seems like from the reactions.
Yeah. I want to look up the official chat log right now. He always picks Flash.
He always picks Flash, so they didn't even put the result up on screen. That's actually true. Even during his slump, he would always pick Flash, and we would just sit here like, what is he seeing? I don't understand. This is like blind fanboys, and it pretty much was, you know? So
he did.
Once again, he went for Flash. Me and Moonglade, the only ones that go for Deer here.
But
see how this works out.
I really don't fault you guys for that. This was another one that, I'll probably lose sleep over no matter what happens.
Well, me and Moonglade were wrong last time. Let's see if we could get it this time. Deer, he's been pretty much the ace for Samsung Galaxy Con. I think that, I call him the ace, but I think that last, pretty bad matchup that I was mentioning earlier was in an ace match.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Was so that maybe he failed
CJ?
there?
No, it wasn't versus CJ. Who was that versus?
I don't remember, man.
I don't remember.
It was too long ago. It was last week. But yeah, he's definitely been one of the best, if not the best player here for Samsung Galaxy Con. He has the best record at least, 7-4, 3-1 against Terran. He's been doing pretty good here in Pro League at least. And here's Flash. A lot of those losses during his downfall. I think that was after he lost 3-0 to Life. And then he just fell off the bandwagon. He just fell on the side of the road, and then he struggled to pick himself up, and now he's finally up and walking again.
Yeah, 3-7. Not what you would expect to see, especially after what we saw from him last season. He's definitely having a hard time, and not doing very well in individual leagues either.
No, that's very true. Well, guys, we're going to jump into game number 2 here of Samsung Galaxy Con versus KT. This is Deer versus Flash on Vaani Research Station. Down here in the south on Vaani Research Station in the blue, it is Deer, our Protoss player, looking really focused today.
Yeah. Up to the top in the north in red. The god of RTS, as they call him, Flash. And
the Grasshopper versus... The end of that means toilet. I hope that's not what he's talking about.
Well, I have no idea. I wasn't even looking at the sign, actually, at that moment in time. I was looking on my screen, so...
It's all right.
Well, this is going to be a good one. I feel like this match is really close. For example, the Bravo pick that we saw earlier from Kanata, I believe it was, right? I was like, I don't know about that one. This one, I'm like, you and Moonglade say Deer. Absolutely get that. This was a tough one for me. It was one of those, you said I like to do it like a shaman or something. Yeah, it was kind of one of those where I was feeling it. I went into my, into my predictions closet I have in my house, and I put my hands together. I was like, and then it
started
just came
humming
to
and
me.
singing songs. And
yeah. I heard the frequency of Flash. I was like, yeah. I got my tuning fork and hit it on the doorknob, and I listened really close. I was like, yeah, I'm feeling it.
Flash.
So, had a pretty normal gateway timing here for Deer. No sort of rushed Mothership core we saw from SOS or quick Stargate play. I think Stargate is really good on this map, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it at all.
Yeah, it's definitely a decent way to do some damage on this map, especially if the Terran is not prepared. I mean, that back door, it's very easy to just fly right over. And Terran definitely has to make turrets or at least keep some units there if they want to defend against that. Already setting up a nice wall against Reapers over there on the left side. It looks like that's exactly what Flash is going to do. So very well prepared for this is Deer.
Flash loves his Reapers. He usually goes even 2 Reaper. We have seen him every now and then even go 3 Reaper. I hope not on this map, but we'll see. going to eBay block, actually.
Nice. This is the most annoying thing, man. The Koreans, on the Korean ladder, these guys just like do it all the time. It's brutal.
I'm just going to stick with the one Reaper into Reactor in this matchup, as is the normal way of things. And here comes that Reaper. Zealot stays here, obviously, to, wow, snipe that SCV.
Poked him in the butt.
Ooh. Ouch.
Slapped him too hard, he exploded.
Yeah, it's like in high school, that guy come up behind you and like throw your backpack over your shoulders. I hate that. That's basically what just happened there, man. Catch you off guard and you're not looking. Nice cancel there. Oh, this Reaper might actually snag a kill. Nah. Yeah.
Not good enough.
It's going to sneak back in here, though. Just confirm pylon placement. And
ooh, quick third CC at a flash. Not bad for the map. You know, that ramp makes it very easy to just hold a lot of aggression. There's pretty much only one area there in front of that base to come up and do aggression. There's a decently long cliff that, you know, possible blink stalkers could attack on, but you can probably block that out with like 2 or 3 bunkers if it comes to it. I don't really see Deer as a type to go for some kind of 2-base blink all in, but you know, Protoss, as we were talking about them, they're sneaky, dirty people.
All in race, OP.
Get Protoss.
Free win. There's no micro units. Just like on this note of the third CC, I checked. Flash did confirm all 3 pylons before he decided to do that. So this is a choice I think he makes off of the belief that we'll be seeing Deer do something pretty normal, which is in fact what we see. So not a blind CC, like no Marine King third CC here. This is like very much calculated.
Puts down a bunker as well. I like it. Very safe play. Like I said, it's just that one ramp pretty much. Missile turret already at the natural. Once again, just more safe play. Something that Dream didn't do today. But at the same time, Deer being very safe. Goes for robotics tech. He's probably going to get out, you know, 2 or 3 observers. I feel like it's pretty important on this map. Widow Mine drops are pretty strong, especially with that backdoor base. There's that, like, big area above it where it's, like, so easy if you don't have vision for, you know, just medevacs to fly straight right into your mineral line.
Yeah.
Wreak havoc. Ooh, we're going to see an Immortal. Uh-oh, Flash. Oh, okay.
It could be the one Immortal Colossus attack.
Yeah, 1 Immortal, 2 Colossi.
Let's just hold our breaths on this a little bit, like, because he's still making a lot of probes, obviously, and this could just be an Immortal that he's making off of this to help secure his natural, or rather his third base, the outside expansion.
1 observer, just 1.
Sometimes that's all you need. It is a bit risky at times, but
the problem with this is that he's playing completely blind. He's just like keeping it back at his own base. He just has no idea. It looks like he is going to finally send that out, though. Even trying to get a probe.
Yeah.
If he wants to put down a pylon, he's got to bring that out with his units.
Let's see how he, what he does with this bay. Flash is very happy to have him sit here on 2 bases for a while. While he just very casually gets up those mules and the triple SCV production. You see range come down immediately with this, which does usually give a tell of something very aggressive. And there are the 2 gates.
2 extra gates sneaking out a pylon below that gold base. No doubt going to be moving that probe a little bit closer. Get a closer pylon. 2 Immortals actually came out. I missed that.
Oh,
there was only 1.
The second one. Okay.
Uh-oh. That's a mistake. That missile turret is a detector.
So funny, actually, I was watching your stream the other day. So I remember, like, you flew a probe into some Terran's base, and you had, like, a turret in the weirdest place, and you were just like, man. What? That happens sometimes. Okay, 5 gates. This is absolutely a commitment.
Yeah, he's going for this one. Wants to shut down Flash. Question is Flash going to be ready for it? He's had those 3 CCs for a long time. I think it's kind of paid off for him.
Yeah.
He hasn't really overmade SCVs here either. He's not, like, sitting at 60, 65. And
my concern is he has 2 Marauders only. The rest of his army isn't Marines. and his starport is like just finishing, so he's gonna have like either a small count of Vikings and no medevacs, or medevacs and no Vikings.
It's his second starport.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna have 2 starport, but it may just be too late. Looks like Deer. Oh, that's a key scan, man. He scans. He's like, what? You don't have a third base? And immediately the 2 bunkers come down. Then again, this is going to be 2 Colossi with Range. Range about to finish up. Really nice timing here from Deer. I think even the 3rd Colossus pops out.
Wait,
no?
I guess
that's a Warp Prism.
I guess Flash made those 2 starports about at the exact same time as each other, because these are his first Vikings. Period. The first 4, and he did sneak 2 medevacs out, so he's gonna have at least those. Gonna help heal this up, but attacking up this ramp gonna be tough. Good force fields go down. He just wants to pick a few of these units off at the front. If he grabs some SCV kills, that'd be nice too. A ton of gates, mind you, and charges on the way behind this.
Yeah, and at the same time, he's going to abuse this backdoor base, but Flashy does have a bunker full of units, and he's going for a counter drop at the same time.
This is a Flash has seen this before. Oh, Warp Prism gets just flies into that oopsie daisy.
Deer was just not expecting that. Now he's like, well, this attack isn't going to work. I guess I'll just put on pressure and put down a third base.
Ooh, he needs to be really careful about this. Okay, that force field was nice. That was tight. Okay, now he's actually gonna.
That was fat, man.
That was totally sick. That was
totally
tubular,
gnarly.
man. Gnarly, that move right there. But this is actually delaying Flash's mining at the 30. Killed a lot of SCVs. Nexus Cannon and some Zealots is going to be the defense here, but...
Yeah, there's one cannon coming up. He warps in these Zealots right in front of this bio that's stimmed with 2 medevacs, and... Uh-oh.
I think maybe he thought charge was done too, but it certainly is not. And another warping right on top of these units, so he's just going to basically trade a lot of free Zealots here. The cannon will finish as well now, and this will get shut down, but that was a great trade for Flash. Ooh. Even gets out. He's like, hey, Marine, you want to kill up Pound and come with us? Nah, I'll stay. All right. Ooh, that observer goes down. Was that the only one? Yeah, that was the only observer. Now he has no vision on the map either. Holding this third base.
Looks like a lot of SCVs went down. I think that's when he force fielded that ramp and killed the ones that were outside. You know, with that CC. He hasn't really remade those SCVs. He's just trying to make as many army units as possible.
He may just pull the boys here, but the thing is, Psystorm's almost done.
Yeah, Deer's more than prepared for that, man.
Okay, he's pulling them, though.
Another 6 scan. I don't think this is going to work, honestly.
He sees it, too. Does he really want to commit into this?
Looks like he'll try.
Oh,
Storm
boy.
is on the way. It's not finished just yet. Keep that in mind. If he hits, like, exactly when he gets there, possibly 30 in-game seconds away.
This is just a great read by Flash. I mean, he must know that this can't be quite ready yet. Because he saw these High Templar, he might be thinking, oh god, it must be ready, but it's really not. It's about to be.
It's going to be ready.
There's barely any Protoss units here, but if he can get some great storms, the Terran army is just going to fade away. Oh, this is game deciding, this push.
He has 3 Zealots right now to tank. 3 Zealots.
He's got to pull some probes, I think.
The storms have to be fantastic.
Look at that concave of Terran here. He dodges the storms. Vikings go down, but this is a mostly Templar-heavy army here.
There's only 1 Colossus in the back, but it's pretty safe. Time Warp is pretty good. Is it going to be enough, though? It's a really, really close fight.
This is an insanely close fight. Zealot Warping's coming here, too. Those High Templar on the top of the ramp don't have storms, it looks like. And Flash is just barely going to have too much here. And he's going to push this down.
Probes are pulled too late here.
I think he should have pulled them earlier. And that's going to be game. Dropping the mules as well. And into the main he goes. And that should be lights out here for Deer. He's going to lose that Robo. GG.
GG. Second win here for KG Rolster off the back of Flash. He's able to do it. Nice timing there. He didn't even have, like, that many Vikings, but to be honest, there were only 2 Colossi. He had, like, so much bio built up. He had that 3rd orbital for so long. It just didn't get punished at all. The push at a Deer just didn't work, and he had a super late 3rd base. It's kind of just, you know, awkward, like, hesitating play at a Deer, to be honest. And Flash, he took advantage of it, played greedy, and won the game.
Flash also had some his concave that he set up, as well as like the splits and the way he engaged with that army, just kind of dodged the important storms, and then he was able to just overwhelm.
Yeah. Also, 2 storms were used on 6 Vikings. Not really sure if that was necessary. Like, the biggest thing there weren't really the Vikings. He had to just storm the entire ball of bio. But like you said, it was kind of hard to do that just based on the concave and the really nice splits he had.
I think he felt like Flash was just going to YOLO it, almost like Hail Mary run in, but Flash was like, no, of course, I'm like one of the best players in the world. I'm going to split and be careful.
Yeah. To be honest, after seeing the last 2 games of Deer, I'm just not impressed. Something's going on with this guy. He's not playing at his top form these days.
He has just been so inconsistent recently, but he's still looking better than he was a few months ago. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm getting the same sort of vibe as you. And now Solar, once an incredible ZVP sniper, is Samsung's last hope against Stats, a man who was, nearly in the SSL finals.
Yeah, this guy is an incredible player these days. Solar, I don't even know if I think he hasn't even been in Pro League for like the last 3 weeks. I mean, this guy, they've just had better players come in and play for their team for Pro League here.
Yeah, they've just been choosing different guys.
They're giving him another chance. Unfortunately, he has a Titan ahead of him, especially a guy this good in the matchup of PVZ. And especially these days, the popularity of the Blink Stalker, +2 with like 10, 12 sentries with built-up energy. If Stats has bought into that style and Solar's not ready for it, if it doesn't have an answer, I think this is going to be like a pretty one-sided game.
I think it certainly could be. He has to have something special prepared for this.
I hope so, man. We're going to go to a 3-minute break, and when we come back, Solar versus Stats.